This is where one of America's most recognizable crunchy cheese snacks begins its journey.
Hey everyone, welcome back. Today we're taking you inside an American factory that turns simple farm ingredients into those bright orange crunchy cheese snacks. Looks like a good stand this year.
The foundation of a crunchy cheese snack starts with corn, selected for consistency.
Temperature's holding steady. Tanker's ready for transfer on this side.
Scale tickets printed, send the next load up.
Before the factory ever switches on a single mixer or extruder,
We're starting on the north side first.
Header looks clean as hell, keep her steady through this row.
Harvest isn't just about speed. Every transfer in the field is an early control point, helping protect grain quality.
Moisture's right where we want it.
Good, let's send this load to the
Okay.
south bins. Bring it a little farther forward. That's good, hold it right there.
At first glance, these are just kernels in a hand. But in large-scale snack production,
Connection's clean, go ahead and start the transfer.
We need more room on line 2.
Copy that. Let's move this next load before the weather shifts.
modern harvest is a moving chain of specialized steps. By the time grain leaves the field, it has already passed through.
You're clear to dump. Ticket will print in just a second. This is the first big handoff in the journey. Out here, harvested corn is weighed, documented, and moved into organized storage or transport systems.
once grain reaches organized collection, it becomes part of a tightly documented supply stream.
All right, first loads are rolling out. See you at the plant in the morning. Tension looks good. Seal it up and send this one out.
Documentation follows every major movement in the chain. Before a load ever reaches the factory, it has already been weighed, identified, and assigned routing information.
Convoys moving routes. Next stop, regional hub.
Keep it rolling, I see the weigh station up ahead. Looks like we're good to bypass.
Transportation is where timing becomes critical. Factories operating at high volume rely on scheduled arrivals because every delay affects unloading slots.
Take the industrial exit, receiving window opens at 6.
There it is, Danny Lee, right on schedule.
At the factory, raw materials don't simply roll through the gate. Every arriving load enters a controlled system.
You're cleared for receiving lane 3.
Copy that, heading to the scale now.
Lane 3 is live. Claim complete. Send the sample team.
At this point, a load becomes a tracked production input. Weight, carrier identity, batch information.
Samples coming down. Take that straight to intake testing. Uniform size looks solid on this batch.
Before unloading begins, receiving teams verify whether the raw material matches the plant's intake specifications.
Bring it straight back, Bay 3's ready for you. Easy back, easy, hold it right there.
This is the first true handoff from transportation to manufacturing. Once the trailer discharges into the intake system, the corn enters the flow. Looks clean. Keep monitoring the pit level.
Intake taking Each line is feeding steady into the elevator.
From here, the incoming corn is elevated, routed, and staged for the next steps inside the plant.
Pre-cleaner's running smooth. Keep an eye on the feed rate.
This early cleaning stage removes the kinds of variability that can interfere with precision processing later on.
Aspiration looks balanced on this side.
Detector cleared, clean it. Line's good to keep moving.
This is where factory precision really starts to take over.
Moisture targets locked in. Hold this batch right there. Feed levels right where we need it for the first pass.
This is where the raw corn begins to change form in a meaningful way. Milling reduces the conditioned kernels into a
Target cut looks clean. Send that stream forward. Meal stream is stable termite tit. We're feeding mainline now.
Once the meal reaches specification, it's transferred into the plant's main production pathway.
Line 1 feed is open. Bring the meal into the blender.
Feed is locked. Let's prep the hydration side. Hydration is a turning point in the process. By controlling moisture before the material reaches the main forming equipment, the plant can influence how the mixture behaves under pressure.
Primary Lionel's charged mail. Bring the processor online.
Extruder's upright. Watch the pressure build on line 1.
Inside the extruder, controlled pressure and mechanical energy begin reshaping the hydrated corn blend.
We're steady now. Keep that screw speed right there.
First cut looks clean. Product's coming through.
This is the moment the process becomes unmistakable. What started as cleaned, conditioned cornmeal is
Spacing looks even-tened. Feed it straight into the next section.
A little heavy on the left lane.
Got it. Feed's even now.
This stage is where the snack's texture begins to change dramatically.
Fried well looks steady on this run. Temperature's locked. Filtration's clean on this side.
By the time the product leaves the fryer, the change is obvious. Heat and controlled oil contact have developed structure.
Drain looks clean, Monte. Let it ride into the air section. Surface temp is dropping right on target.
As the cooked pieces move out of the hottest zone,
We've officially reached the point where this looks less like a raw ingredient stream and more like an actual snack.
Zone 2 is right on target, Bensonier. Keep the airflow steady.
Salon. Drying is about control, not just heat.
Color looks good. Let's watch the next transfer.
Reject rate's low. Mainstream looks clean.
even after cooking and drying, the line keeps checking the product. Optical inspection helps remove pieces that fall outside the target range.
Mainstream is clean Gulam. Send it forward to coating prep.
Recipe match confirmed. Seasoning feed is ready.
The cheese flavor doesn't arrive as a simple last-minute sprinkle. It's part of a carefully controlled finishing system.
Feed is steady. Bring seasoning online as soon as the bed builds.
This is the beginning of the flavor transformation viewers have been waiting for. Inside the finishing drum, carefully metered cheese.
Coverage is building nicely. Keep the feed steady.
Powder alone is only part of the finishing equation. Controlled liquid application can help improve adhesion, distribution.
Stage 1 looks good. Let stage 2 tighten the coverage. Transfer is clean, no bunching going into stage 2.
So, by this point, the product is beginning to look familiar.
Recipe is holding steady. Was ready, Helen. Keep this batch on current settings. That color is right where we want it. Move it to the next check.
After the main coating stage, the plant still makes fine adjustments.
Bed depth is even now. Send it through final line check.
Exit temperature is holding low. Conditioning looks good.
By the time the product exits this stage, the line has shaped texture, locked in color, and stabilized the coating.
Sample pulled at interval. Log it and send it to the check table.
Coverage looks strong when bludgeoning. Pull that one for a closer look.
At this level, refinement means looking closely at the details consumers may never consciously describe, but always notice.
This is the stage where the factory stops asking, did we make the snack? And starts asking, did we make it exactly right? Sample route is clear. Kidding. QA is ready on the other side.
Refinement also means decision points. Before the product can move deeper into the line, quality teams verify that visual
batch is released on visual and trace orbus hirang. Move it forward.
Retention sample sealed. Place it with the current lot.
The process still isn't done. Next come the deeper quality checks.
Sample set is complete for wall. Take this one to finish product testing.
For a crunchy snack, moisture control doesn't just affect freshness.
Break profile Break profile looks right in rain range on this one.
Color is matching standard Brelli. Record it and keep the lot moving.
Quality control in a modern snack plant is never just one test. Different stations verify different aspects of the same lot.
Surface checks are logged belling. Keep this zone in release status. Results are aligned with the live lot. No mismatch on this batch.
Before packaging begins, the plant performs final safety screening on the finished snack stream.
Panel set C is ready for evaluation.
Weight check is good sign. Prep the feed line.
Release is the moment when all the separate quality signals come together.
Surge bin is building nicely at home. Hold this rate for packaging prep.
Lane 2 is the active route Sevrid. Keep the other bin isolated for now.
At this stage, the goal is controlled flow.
This is the handoff point between quality approval and packaging. The product has already been tested, released, and buffered.
Product feed is live hemorrhage. Packaging side can start priming. Before the first bag is formed, the packaging system has to prove it can handle the product consistently.
Station 1 is clean and ready.
Go ahead and arm head the line.
Startup check is complete immediate. We're ready for product.
After all the testing, release checks, and flow preparation, the finished snack is finally ready for the packaging floor.
Line 1 is live.
Bring the bag egger up slow and let's watch the first cycles.
Registration is locked. Keep the film straight through the collar. At the top of the packaging line, combination weighers do the precision work that keeps every bag consistent.
Tube centered, Lart, let it run into the first seal.
First drop is clean nor nectar. Watch the next two for consistency.
Seal looks good. Keep the pressure right there.
Packaging speed only works when the weight stays accurate. Operators monitor live fill trends to keep the line inside a tight range.
All 3 lanes are stable.
Let's keep watching the codes and seals. Seal pattern is clean. No wrinkles on this lane. Knife timing looks right. Keep the cut centered on the crimp.
Every bag needs more than branding. Date codes and lot information tie the package back to a specific production run, allowing the plant to maintain traceability.
Print looks centered, vision's passing every bag on this run.
Weight is in range. Keep the reject gate armed just in case.
Registration's tracking smooth. No drift on this lane.
Once the bags are sealed, coded, and verified, the line shifts from making individual packages to managing package flow.
One bag kicked for review. Main line still looks clean.
Group count is right band. Send the next set to the packer.
Secondary packaging is about speed, protection, and consistency.
Even at the carton level, packaging remains a traceable system.
At this point, the snack is fully packaged for consumers, but the factory still has work to do. Merge looks balanced. Send these straight to pallet line 1. Orientation is good. Keep building the pattern from that side.
Once the cases are sealed and coated, palletizing turns them into a larger, stable shipping unit.
Slip sheet landed clean. Go ahead with the next layer.
Load is centered. Start the wrap cycle.
Wrap tension looks good for me. Make sure we get full corner hold.
A pallet label does for the full load what coating did for the bag and case.
Inbound pallet to zone A2. Copy that, sending a driver now.
Load is secure collected. Taking this one to upper rack storage. Baby 6 is open.
Take that pallet all the way to the second level.
Put-away is more than parking a pallet on a shelf. Every finished load is assigned to a specific warehouse location.
Put-away confirmed Nike. B602 is now full.
Outbound staging will need 2 more loads from finished goods.
Send 2 pallets from B6 and 1 from C1 to outbound staging.
When orders are released, finished pallets move back out of storage and into the outbound system.
Route 7 is complete. We just need the dock assignment.
Docks are staged. This load can go as soon as the truck backs in.
Door 12 is ready. Start moving the first outbound pallets up.
By now, the factory story has become a shipping story. The finished snack has been packed, palletized, stored, selected, and staged. This threshold marks the final handoff inside the facility.
Easy forward, easy, set it right against that line.
Second row is square, send the next one in.
By the shipping dock, the factory is no longer thinking in bags or even pallets alone.
That's the last full pallet for this lane. Digital lane, back out slow.
This is where everything comes together. After processing, packaging, testing, palletizing, and storage, the product is finally loaded into outbound trailers.
Load lock is set.
Give the bag one more second on inflation.
Before a trailer is released, the dock team verifies count, placement, and load security one more time.
Doors are shut. Go ahead and set the bars.
Seal number matches. This trailer is cleared for release.
Door 12 is clear. Route 7 trailer is moving to outbound.
Once the loads are sealed and staged, the factory's final job is dispatch.
Seal is verified. You're clear to head out.
Route 7 is rolling to Ren. Next stop, regional distribution. Yeah, copy that. Just passing the distribution center now. ETA still 0400.
For most products, the road doesn't end at the factory gate. Regional distribution centers serve as the next handoff point.
After traveling through fields, factories, testing labs, warehouses, and trucks,
These are my favorite. That crunch is so good.
And that's the full journey, from farm ingredients and precision processing, all the way to the finished bag sitting right here on a store shelf.
From the raw ingredients to the final bag.
From Americal's fields to the factory floor and all the way to the shelf.